everybody. We are in full planning mode right now for the 2024 Home and History Tour with the LaGrange Historical Society, and we had just such an amazing turnout last year. So we already have all the houses lined up for this year, I think, except for maybe one. So I got the idea, and I know I've been slacking a little bit. I haven't been doing my house history videos quite as much, but I got inspired by this, and I thought, what a good idea to do house history segments for the houses that we're going to have on the tour this year. And then everybody can have the backstory and kind of the history when they go into it and see all the fabulous renovations and things like that. You can compare the before and after. And the tour is not till mid-September, but you can always go back and watch them again on YouTube. So, yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoy these, and I hope you all buy tickets and come on the tour in September. You can check the LaGrange Area Historical Society website for the exact date and times and ticket sales and all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, I give you the first on the tour, which is 222 South Spring Avenue in LaGrange. If you are familiar with LaGrange's historic district, you will definitely recognize this unique, stunning, Second Empire Italianate style house that stands regally at 222 South Spring Avenue and will be featured in the 2024 Home and History Tour in September. The exact date that this home was built is not certain, but is suspected to have been around 1870. We also do not know who the architect is. We do know that the first owner was Andrew Mitchell, who sold it to the Flanagan family in June of 1876, and we do not have any more information on the Mitchells or the Flanagans. In 1887, the home is sold to one of two very well-known individuals that would live in the home. Captain George Pratt was the last surviving member of the Civil War's Grand Army of the Republic when he celebrated his 100th birthday in 1940. He would pass in the home the next year at the age of 101. He lived there with his wife Josephine White Pratt and three children, George, Mabel Rose, and Joseph Major. Josephine died in the home at the age of 93 in May of 1951. Captain Pratt was the last member of the Hiram McClintock Post and a resident of LaGrange for more than half a century. He had been a sailor, a soldier, gold miner, miller, and railroad man before retiring. He then devoted his time to public service as a member of the Board of Education, a village trustee, and township supervisor. He was also a charter member of the LaGrange Country Club. He was born in the UK, but became a U.S. citizen in 1862. He saw service under four distinguished generals: Pope, Rosecrans, Sheridan, and Sherman. He mustered out in 1865 after 4 years and 14 days of service in some of the fiercest battles of the war. He next joined a party of 20 in Montana mining for gold. He had a modest success, but later managed a flour mill in Minnesota, and later returned to Chicago, entering railroad work, and settled in LaGrange in 1886. If you would like to know more about this amazing LaGrange pioneer, you can visit the LaGrange Area Historical Society. The next resident of 222 South Spring is Dr. Thomas W. Finley, who purchased the home in 1952. Dr. Finley was a chemist with Swift & Company and was a member of the Chicago section of the American Chemical Society. We do not have much more information on him than that. In 1968, Finley sells the home to the Hasselhoff family. Son David attends Lyons Township High School, graduating in 1970, and goes on to have a very successful acting career in such TV shows as Knight Rider, Baywatch, and many others, as well as an accomplished singing career. It appears that they sold the home in or around 1975, And the next owners were Douglas and Lita Roan and their family, until they sold it in 2008 to the current owners Matt Bernstein and Jennifer Camperoni. They just completed a full restoration of the home with local historical preservation architect Dave Knight, and it is now ready for its debut at this year's Home and History Tour in September. So make sure to watch the LaGrange Area Historical Society website for dates and ticket information. And stay tuned for my next segment featuring another one of the fabulous houses we will be featuring on this year's tour.